everyone. First, we will introduce ourselves. My name is Timara Gekeo.
My name is Krisada Thongman.
We are so honored to be here to talk about an issue that everyone in this room are facing, whether you realize it or not. I will start you by asking you a simple question. Do you think reading is important?
Yes.
Everyone said yes without hesitation. But let me ask you a follow-up question, and I want you all to answer me honestly, okay? How many books have you read in the past 12 months? And I'm talking about real books, not just Twitter posts, Facebook posts, or online articles. If your answer is one or none, then you are not alone. Let's face the reality of our society today. We are scrolling on our phone much more, but we are reading less than ever before. According to the recent article called The Decline of Attention Span in the Digital Era, the researchers found that the attention span of the average human has reduced down to 47 seconds. Think about it, 47 seconds. You have trained yourself to accustom to scrolling to 15 seconds video, and you train yourself to consume a small bite content, and now you are reading just headline of the article instead of the full one. Yes. We train ourselves to expect instant satisfaction from everything we consume. And what is the result of this? Well, our attention span gets clearly shorter, like I said, and now we are struggling to get the main idea of the complex online paragraph. Most importantly, we are losing the ability to understand the sender's intent. We read a one single sentence and then we misinterpret the tone, we miss the point, and the lack of deep reading really changing how our brain processes the language and information. Not just the younger generation, we all are facing the crisis in reading comprehension, and I think this is the time that we actually start doing something about it. So how do we fix this? How do we fix this social problem? In our opinion, Thailand should implement a law mandating a minimum number of books reading per year for its citizens. Now I know what you all are thinking. Are you crazy? You're gonna force people to read books? Well, hear me out. I'm not talking about the dictator to put you into jail if you are not reading. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the creating a national incentive structure. We already have laws that require us to pay tax, wear helmets, and sort our trash for better good for society. We believe that maintaining our intellectual health for its citizens is as much as important as the physical health too. How we envision this to practically work? Well, I think the government should set a baseline. Let's say 5 books for everyone that start by 12. You track this to a national application like the Baotang that you are used and have before, and you log in the book you read, and you take like a small and short quiz from the AI generated that random it for you to prove that you actually read it, and then you get a reward. From our perspective, this mandate should be tied to a real solid benefit that matched for each group of grade age. For students, you can have like a free cinema tickets, extra credit for school subject, and high-speed internet data for a month. And for an adult who is working already, you can have a deduction of a tax at the end of the year. Facebook talking about forcing people to, read book, but the forcing is to people to break the cycle of endless scrolling and sit down with a single topic for the extended period of time. Let's move on why we think this mandate is absolutely important for our country future. Our first major reason is that reading reveals a cognitive focus and critical thinking, especially for the young developing brain. I strongly believe that modern diet destroying our brain right now, and we are losing the ability to do the deep work. When you watch a short video or a movie recap video, the editor they do all the hard things for you, right? You is such a passive consuming. You just sit there and absorb everything that already eaten to you. But when you read a book, your brain has to do a heavy lifting. It has to actively build the world around you. To illustrate this point, think about a 12 years old student. Their brain is at a critical stage of development. If they are only trained to watch the 47 seconds TikToks or reel, when they grow up, they will fail to see a bigger picture. They will fail to, when they have to prepare for the major exam or have to analyze the complex professional paper or something like that. By encouraging the citizen to legally reading a full-length books through the incentives, we are effectively give the national brain to do what it needs to be done. And we are building the cognitive endurance. A country full of people who can sit still, analyze, and reading is a country who will survive the innovation and competitive world in the future. Now I will pass the floor to